Welcome to the WRCD wireless remote damper control installation video. Because ductwork can be tricky, we do recommend that installation be done by a qualified individual, such as an HVAC professional. Let's get started. The R80 DWL damper is installed in the trunk line, supplying airflow to the space. Make sure that the damper is installed so that the damper actuator is accessible for wiring and viewing the LEDs, and not facing down or away from access. For installation in rigid duct, insert the crimped end of the damper into the duct, making sure the crimped end is in the direction of airflow. Support the damper if needed, and tape to properly seal. For installation in flex duct, pull the flex duct over each side, making sure the crimped end is in the direction of airflow. Again, support the damper if needed, and tape to properly seal. If multiple dampers are required for your installation, continue installing the dampers. Now let's wire the damper actuator. Make sure that power to the HVAC equipment or transformer is turned off. Use 18 or 20 gauge 2-conductor thermostat cable to connect the damper actuator 24 VAC terminals to the R terminal and C terminal at the equipment, or to a separate 24 VAC 40 VA transformer. A hardwired or plug-in transformer can be used. If more than one damper is required, you can daisy chain the dampers. The equipment 24 VAC can power up to 4 separate dampers. A 40 VA transformer can power up to 10 separate dampers. Now let's power up the HVAC equipment or transformer. The damper actuator displays a green LED when first powered up. This indicates that the damper is in a fully open position. Now let's power the remote. Remove the battery cover on the back of the remote and install the 2 AAA batteries included, making sure the battery polarity is correct. Verify that the display is lit, then replace the battery cover. If your remote will be controlling airflow to multiple spaces, you will need to set the zone numbers, but first, let's test the installation to make sure the remote and damper or dampers are working properly. The remote and damper default to Zone 1 and are ready for operation. The remote defaults to 100% airflow when first powered up. All dampers should be displaying a green LED, indicating that the damper is in an open position. Press the down key to make an adjustment to airflow, then press the Enter key. You should observe the green and red LEDs alternately blinking on all dampers, indicating that the damper is in a partially closed position. Press the down key until 0% is displayed, then press Enter. All dampers should be displaying a red LED, indicating the damper is in a closed position. Let's return the dampers to the open position by pressing the Up key until 100% is displayed, then press Enter. All dampers should be displaying a green LED. If you don't need to set zone numbers, congratulations! Your installation is complete. Now let's take a look at controlling multiple spaces and setting zone numbers. It's important to note that the WRCD wireless remote damper control is not intended to be used as a zoning system, and caution should be taken when controlling multiple spaces. First, the zone number needs to be set in the damper actuator. Press and hold the push button on the actuator. The green LED blinks once, pauses, then blinks twice, pauses, then blinks 3 times, and so on up to 8 blinks. Release the push button after the number of blinks corresponding to the zone number to be set. We'll set this damper to Zone 2. There is a section in the installation manual and the user manual where you can record the zone location. You can also record the zone number on the actuator. To control Zone 2, you will need to select Zone 2 on the remote. Press the Select key, then use the Up key to select Zone 2, then press Enter. Test the damper operation in Zone 2 by lowering the airflow. You should observe the green and red LEDs alternately blinking on the Zone 2 damper. Zone 1 damper should still be displaying a green LED. To control a different zone, simply press the Select key, use the up or down key to select the desired zone, then press Enter. Congratulations! Installation is complete. If you have any questions regarding the WRCD wireless remote damper control, please contact us.